Hi you guys, yo, it's Lady. Welcome to my channel. It's crazy, we don't do shady. Yeah, if you got a problem, then baby, leave at the gate. Pay haters no attention, cause baby, that ain't my face. Hey, what's up, you guys? Your girl, Lady L. Lady with an I. Please don't wonder why I am the lady I am. What it is, what it ain't, what am I be shot? Yeah. Let's get into it. Hey, collector, let's get in your business. Okay, y'all. So I was feeling pulled to get y'all reading, and the first two cards is the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. I feel like that is the same person. And I also feel like something is competing with something. Maybe y'all competing with y'allself as far as where to place majority of your attention, whether to place it on your financial abundance, your growth, or to place it on love. With the Ace of Wands, y'all could be feeling a little hot and horny. And I also felt pulled to pull out my 18 and up deck, y'all. Oh, excuse me, burpees, but we're gonna wait on that confirmation down. We're gonna wait on it because what's going on, friend? Somebody's a little hot and horny. They like, damn, I need love. Looking at LL Cool J. Okay, for real. Okay, we got the Eight of Cups. Y'all can feel unloved right now. Friend. The Eight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Source, the Dream. Yeah, a lot of y'all dream is to be with, find your person. Can you tell that man? Hold on, Bookie. That man right there, he hugged up with that lady, and this is what she like. This is her dream. It say the dream. Okay, and then we have sharing. Y'all want to share y'all life with somebody, and then we have slowing down. Y'all can feel like y'all romantic life is slowing down or something like that. Then we have guilt at the bottom. What you feel guilty about? Three of Cups. Somebody could have cheated on somebody and they feel guilty about it, or some type of cheating scandal could have came to light with the sun coming out, and then we have the Tower and it caused a tower moment. I don't know, it's giving me the energy of like some of y'all feel guilty for putting up with something for so long, or if you was the person who was cheating, friend, you felt guilty about cheating. But it's giving me the energy of somebody felt like they was trying to fight for a connection, but they knew the connection was not worth fighting for. Okay, then we have projections, and this giving me the energy of you was projecting your love onto somebody, like you was projecting that this person loved you the way that you love them, and it wasn't the case. And I feel like you knew that with nothingness coming out. You already knew that. It's like you was putting a burden on yourself with the Nine of Wands and then the Devil, because you was in this temptation energy. The sex could have been very intense with intensity coming out, and then awareness, but you was very much aware that this, whatever this connection was, it wasn't going nowhere fast type shit. Okay, with the Hang One and then the Ace of Wands at the line, it's like heavy on. It was a lustful relationship, but you wanted it to be love, so you projected it that it was love, but you knew damn well it wasn't love, friend. No tea, no shade, no tea, no shade. Whoever this is, I feel like it's you. Look, with the Two of Cups coming out and then the King of Swords, you knew that you was in a relationship with a manipulator, an opportunist with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. This is somebody who wanted their cake and eat it too. They need to change their motherfucking saying, but I'm gonna just say it so you can understand where I'm coming from. Okay, then we have the Nine of Swords. This is somebody who tried to guilt trip you with the Nine of Swords and then guilt at the bottom. They tried to guilt trip you into believing that your intuition was off, and what you think they was doing, they really wasn't doing, and they only love you with the Ace of Cups, but you knew it wasn't true. This could have been a water sign with the King of Cups at the bottom. This could have been somebody who usually plays on people's emotions to get what they desire, or you know what I'm saying? Basically get what they desire, get people to believe them. I love you, you ain't gotta worry about me doing nothing. I promise you ain't gotta worry about none of that. You don't need to be thinking about shit like that. Baby, you need to be thinking about it because you already knew what it was. Okay, then we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. You make this person feel seen. You make them feel like they was the prize, okay? Page of Swords and then the Six of Pentacles. And they could have watched you do this to everything and everyone in your life. You just a naturally giving person. That's the reason why they didn't want to let you go. You make them look at something differently, but instead of doing right by something, they decided to use it as another manipulation tactic. And Uni was like, you see this shit? This give me the energy of like when people I don't know, let's say donate to the homeless, or they giving out something to the homeless, and somebody see a homeless person see it, they like, oh, they giving out this and this and this and that. Instead of them just being grateful for actually receiving some type of help, people giving a fuck enough to give them some type of help, they'll come up with a plan, be like, hey, I'm gonna go get it, and you go get it, and you give it to me, then you go get it, and you give it to me. You know what I'm saying? That Opportunist. That's the energy it's giving me. Okay, and then we have silence, and we have the magician. I'm hearing you was silently manifesting something. Schizophrenia, and then the wheel of faith. Is you silently driving your fucking self insane. Okay? Nine of Pentacles, you are normally a very independent person, and you was being codependent on this person, and you only say you gotta come up out of that with transformation. You gotta come up out of that, shawty. I don't mean no harm. I love you, my precious child, but that ain't you. That ain't you. Okay, this person don't feel the same way you do, and you peeped it a long time ago. You recognized it a long time ago. And somebody could have told themselves, oh, well, maybe they just show love differently. That could be the case, but you knew damn well that what they were showing was not love. It was lustful energy. Lustful, envious ass energy. And it's like the longer you was with this person, the more their true colors showed. And you didn't like it. And like y'all could have criticized yourself for holding on so long with the miser, number 4, and then postponement. Number 4 again. It's like you feel like you with Temperance, it feel like you I don't know, put like a limiter on yourself. So you wouldn't go full speed, or you know what I'm saying, reach your full potential. You put a limiter on yourself, and your limiter was this other person. Oh, friend. We all been there, friend. Don't guilt trip yourself. It is what it is, baby. Learn from the lesson and move on. Learn the lesson and move on, okay? Okay, Yoni, what else? Can we get some new energy? What should a collective look forward to? Another Tower, and then the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so the Tower and the 5 of Pentacles give me, it's going to be, I'm hearing ending your suffering. Some of y'all could be in this lack energy or lack mindset, or your finances is actually lack, and that's coming to an end with the Wheel of Fortune. I'm hearing because you only threw a little shade. I heard because you are finally being obedient. Damn. You only say you finally listening to your intuition. You finally allowing yourself to be led and be guided, and you are going to be rewarded for it. You are being rewarded for it is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing, look at the small things. You are being rewarded for it. Okay, then we have experiencing. You'll be experiencing something with number 3 on here, and you know number 3 is of alignment. Okay, and it's 7:23 on the clock. Okay, friend. Then we have strength, and we have courage at the bottom. You are courageous. You are strong. Stronger than you realize is what I'm hearing. Stronger than you know. You are loved. You are protected. You are abundant. And you will for sure be fulfilled as long as you stick to your morals. Stand your motherfucking ground is what I'm hearing. Take it. Okay, look. What's success? Success coming out. Number 6. Okay. 6. And then we have 5, clinging to the past. And then we have, I'm hearing 4, trust. Wow. And then we have celebration 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Okay, then we have playfulness. That's got the play button on it, but it got me number 1. Okay, then we have the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. This is giving me, and then we have ripeness. I don't know. It's not giving me confusion and balance and shit like that. It's giving me like trust fall energy. Look how she's blinded and shit like that. It's giving me trust fall energy. And then you know the 2 of Pentacles is all about balancing. Okay, and then we have ripeness right under it. Take it or leave it. Okay. Don't start with my nose, please. You only please, please, please. Okay, we got the 6 of Cups coming out, the Ace of Wands. I don't know, it's giving me like new love energy. Then we had the 4 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and then the 10 of Pentacles, and then we had the 4 of Cups at the bottom. That gave me like, you know, when you first fell in love, you very first fell in love, and you ain't never experienced betrayal. You was loyal to a motherfucking fault. That was your default. You was loyal. You hear me? That's energy is giving me. You gonna meet somebody like that. Oh, excuse me, burpees confirmation. Such a fucking lady. And I'm hearing you are somebody's dream person, dream girl, dream guy, honey. You are. You are. And they are yours, okay? Okay, period. Okay, but it's a lot of people want you, friends. So don't just fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for anybody who wants you, okay? Okay, fall for who you love. Go for who you love, okay? We have the 5 of Wands, and then we have understanding at the bottom. Somebody understands that you are worth fighting for. You are worth protecting. You are worth giving it all. Giving it all to you, okay? And then we have patience. And then we have rebel. Number 7. I don't know why. Look, you see how this bird, this eagle right beside this man, it look like he kissing his jaw. That's the energy it's giving me. And then the chains on his legs is breaking. I don't know, it's like you break every chain. And then it's reminding me of this anime I just finished watching. And basically they was trying to get this man to fall into despair by, you know what I'm saying, constantly doing him dirty, because he had been bullied in one world, then he went to another world, and his life was starting to look up and shit like that, and then they end up killing his wife. His wife really didn't die, but anyway, they was really trying to make him fall into despair so they can awaken the, what they call them, the great demon or some shit like that. They was really trying to make him sad as fuck, and instead of being sad as fuck, he was like, he feel like he went through all that pain so that he would appreciate kindness when he seen it. He would know how to spread love, because he had went through so much pain. He know how it feels to be on the other side. So he learned, instead of being angry and, you know what I'm saying, damning the world to hell and shit like that, he decided to spread love instead, and it worked out for him, and it brought his wife back to life. The whole shebang, bitch. Okay, and the person who was trying to get him to be a negative Nancy ended up being a better person. Okay, with patience. It's like you have patience for people. You teach people. And you know what? The dude who's trying to switch him over to the bad side, he was like, you are just like me. You have experienced just as much hurt and pain as I have. Why are you so kind? Why are you so, you know what I'm saying, thoughtful and shit like that? Even though you've been through the same experience that I've been through, and I turned out this way, but you turned out that way type shit. And he was explaining to him, I feel like I've been through all that pain and shit like that, so I can appreciate love and kindness, and I know how to give it to other people, because I know how it feels to be hurt and mistreated and shit like that. That's the energy it's giving me. Okay, we have the King of Cups, the Chariot, and then the Four of Coins poking out. What was that about? I heard you know what that was about. With the High Priestess coming out, you know what that was about. You know what that was about. Somebody finna show you the love that you deserve. And it's like, y'all could have went through similar things, and y'all came to a similar understanding. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Not everybody deserve your love and affection, but that doesn't mean you have to be an asshole to people. Kindness is a virtue. Kindness is a gift, and you are blessed with abundant amount of kindness. Okay, especially in the eyes of people who feel, you know what I'm saying, lost and shit. With sorrow coming out, number 9. Then we have past lives. It's like you outweigh the scales every time. Cause look at this. It's like an hourglass. Look at these people up here look miserable and shit like that, and these people down here look happy. They like, you know what? Shit happens. Shit happens, okay? And it's like, look, the bottom people, it's like 4 or 5 people down there, but the top is like 10 people up there, and they still outweigh it. They still can't break through to crush these people and make them miserable and shit like that. It's like, and then you reminded me of that fucking anime again, because he said, as he was fighting the dude, he said, love always wins. Love always wins. And that's the energy it's giving me. Aww. Y'all bringing people to the other side. The other side. Okay, we have adventure coming out. Look. A camera focus, please. Thank you. Look how it looked like he walking into the light, the other side. He coming out this dark energy, okay? And then we have the master. I'm here, a master in disguise. You bring people into a new conclusion, a new vision on life. And then we have letting go and then isolation. It's like, you don't have to be alone. You don't have to be miserable. You don't have to cry all alone. You don't have to feel this pain. We all go through pain, but it depends on what you do with it. You know what I'm saying? How people treat you is their karma, and how you use it, how you return the energy is yours. And it's definitely easier said than done, but baby, you make it look easy. Hello. Okay, then we have the Knight of Cups, and then we have the Nine of Swords. Because look, this is giving me the energy. You see how this shadow is yelling at this girl on the ground, and this man is riding on this fish? This is giving me the energy. At one point, this fish was this shadow. But instead of, you know what I'm saying, balling up and feeling miserable, this man decided to face his fears. And it's like, look how he looking. He looking at this girl like, she needs help. And I'm here to help. I'm passing by, she needs help, and I'm here to help type shit. Because she feel all alone. She feel like nobody cares about her. And that could be despair. I'm not finna go get the core babes. That could be despair, abandonment wounds, everything like that. Because the dude who's trying to bring the dude to the bad side, he had been neglected by his parents. The people who was talking to him only talked to him because of his status in the world. He felt like nobody actually seen him for him. Nobody actually treated him like a person. They just treated him as an opportunist. They only treated him as an opportunity to get to where they want. But then he ended up meeting the person who he was trying to switch to the other side, who actually cared about him as a person, because he had been through similar pain. So he understood how it felt to be on the other side. So he was like, I don't feel like saying it word for word, but he was basically telling him, it's okay. It's okay to feel how you feel. But love always wins. You don't have to sit in it. You don't have to die in that shit. You don't have to feel despair for the rest of your life. You can acknowledge and try and transmute it. Do something different with it, okay? Then we have the King of Cups, basically teaching people how to love with guidance. And then the Three of Swords, teaching people how to love after some type of heartbreak and betrayal with the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords. And then the Two of Wands, you teaching people that you have another option. And we have the Four of Wands at the bottom. And he told that man, he said, it's not too late to change. And the man was like, I can change. I can change. After all I've done, I can change. He was like, yes, you can. And he put his best foot forward, bitch, and he changed. Okay? What else you need? So it's giving me like a recovering story. It's giving me a recovering story. Somebody has seen that you have been through similar things, or they will learn that you have been through similar things like them. And instead of feeling flooded by this, you go with the flow. You just float. You choose to embrace destiny instead of trying to fight it. Or this is what you need to be doing. With the World card was right under it. But we're going to see who pop out. Then we have consciousness and exhaustion. You can understand why people feel so tired with the Ten of Wands at the bottom and the Four of Cups, and why people give up on love and, you know what I'm saying, trying to pursue certain things. You can understand that because you've been in the same mindset before. And yet here you are, still being kind, still being loving, still putting forth the effort, still having faith that it will happen. You hear me? And that's very inspirational to people. At first, they might not understand it, but over time, they like, you know what? I appreciate just meeting you. Okay? Because you showing me, even though I've been through a lot, I can change the course of my direction with the Knight of Wands. Then we just see the Ten of Wands. I ain't pulled it out, but hey. Okay, and then we have the creator. I am the creator of my own destiny type shit. And then we have the traveler. You teach people to walk their own path. It's like their path don't always have to be full of voice and distractions and shit like that. They can, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing, why am I hearing get on their high horse? Then we have the Queen of Coins coming out. Morality. Get on their high horse. Hold their head up, basically. Because I don't know what I heard that. Anyway, I digress. But get on their, you know what I'm saying? Pull their boots up. Pull their boots up and keep going, babes. Okay? It's not the end of the world type shit. Words may hurt your feelings, but they don't dictate who you are and how you should live your life. You do. You hear me? If you give them the power to dictate how you live your life and shit like that, then that's when you lose it. That's when you lost. Inspirational, sensational looking ass. Then the Ten of Wands coming out again. Ten of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Then we have the Judgment. I'm hearing somebody had to learn to invest in themselves. To put themselves first. But not in a selfish way. In a self-full way. Okay? So, excuse me, burpees confirmation. Oh, excuse me, burpees confirmation. Such a fucking lady. Okay, and then we have a Judgment right here. But it's giving me the energy of like, you know how like, oh, excuse me, burpees confirmation. Damn. Okay, you know how like some kids get bullied? I used to be one. They talk that shit, but don't run up. Don't run up, okay? But you know how some kids get bullied, like actually physically get bullied, and instead of, you know what I'm saying, turning to the adults for help, they end up turning to violence. And end up, you know what I'm saying, pow, pow, pow in the whole fucking school. They let their anger get the best of them. And it's like somebody's teaching somebody, that's not the only path. That is not the only way you have to go. And some of y'all need to get y'all motherfucking kids together because they bullying these motherfucking kids and you wonder why motherfuckers. And you wonder why these kids shooting up the schools. Teach your kids better. Damn. Anyway, Judgment, creativity, the King of Wands, and then the Knight of Coins. And you also teach somebody just because they feel alone doesn't mean they have to manipulate people's feelings. It's like they want to feel loved, but it's like they don't know how to return the love. It's just because they lonely. It's like, I'm lonely, so I want your time and attention. And I'm going to tell you I love you and whatever you want to hear because I want you to tell me that you love me. But in reality, I don't have feelings for you. I'm just here because I'm lonely type shit. Okay, then we have number 10. I'm hearing number 10. We got completion. It's like you teach somebody to be complete on their own, to accept who they are on their own, and the love will follow. Or this is what Uni is teaching you. I heard this is what love is teaching you. I hope y'all can hear me, y'all, because I don't like that microphone. I'm gonna have to get another one down. I don't like the way it sounds. It sounds all weird and shit. Okay, we got the Knight of Cups and then the Death card. I'm hearing surface pleasures, and then we have burden at the bottom. I'm hearing a song. I don't know the song, but I'm hearing it's okay to be alone. It's okay to be alone. That's all I keep hearing. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to be alone. We have the Seven of Pentacles and then the Star card. I'm hearing being alone will polish you. It will learn, bitch, with completion back at the bottom. Being alone will help polish you and make you your best self, because you'll learn to love yourself for who you are. And when you learn to love yourself for who you are, instead of trying to fill a voice and shit like that, the energy is reciprocated. Hello? 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 Okay. Uni, I can't make this shit up. It says aloneness, y'all. It's like you guiding somebody to the light. Stop, Uni. Stop. You be eating. Don't stop. You stop, but don't stop, okay? And then right after it's tuning in. Baby, you turning somebody into a spiritual being. They've been suffering in silence in this dark world, and then you finally show them, hey, it don't matter what people say. You see how these heads around her trying to talk their shit? It don't matter what people say. Tune in with yourself. As long as you love yourself, you gonna be all right. You will find the light type shit. Okay? And then we have existence. The light. Even if you are alone, that does not mean you have to feel lonely. Just because you're alone don't mean you have to feel lonely. It's a new way of thinking. With existence and then the Knight of Swords at the bottom. Clap it up for the collective. Yeah. Pat yourself on the back, friend. Good job. You doing God's work, baby. Stop. I'm for real. I'm for real. Okay, then we have moment to moment. I'm hearing Nicki Minaj. What she say? I wish that I could have this moment for life. Then we have the Fool card and then comparison. Somebody's learning not to compare their life to others. Not to compare their moments to others. Not to compare their victories to others and their losses and shit like that. They finally come into their understanding with understanding. Okay? This is somebody who could have felt like they was a caged bird. They could have felt like they was a caged bird while all the other birds are flying free. I'm hearing sometimes Uni will sit you down in order for you to look around and appreciate the things around you. So when you do get out there, you'll have a new perspective on certain things, okay? Where participation coming out. When it's finally time for you to join the motherfucking, with the world, we are the world. When it's time for you to join the world, you'll have a different view on it, okay? Because look at them. Look how they're all different colors. We're all meant to bring something different to the world. That's how we all complete the world. You hear me? And then look at this maturity card. It's a painting full of different colors. The same colors that was just on the world card. Okay? Then we have compromising and guilt. Somebody gonna have to apologize for something. Because the guilt is eating them up. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. The guilt is eating them the fuck up with the 4 cups. Something about love. They could have did something that was very hurtful. Because they felt alone or mistreated, or they didn't feel like they was being understood, kind of like that fucking anime. He was like, well, you should feel how I feel so we can just destroy the world together, and the dude didn't turn out like that. He was like, no, that's not what I'm gonna do. Okay, with the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords, they was confused, and then it's like a guiding light. You were the guiding light. Your love was the guiding light, and it taught them differently. With the Ace of Cups coming out, the 8 of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and then the 10 of Swords. They thought it was only one way to be. But it's like you teaching them differently. With the Page of Coins and then the 4 of Cups. What's this Page of Coins and 4 of Cups? And then the Magician at the bottom. Page of Coins and 4 of Cups. What's this? Page of Coins and 4 of Cups. What's this, Uni? Integration. I'm hearing it's 2 sides to every coin. Because look at this. Let me show you real quick. Look at this. You see how they're both alone. This boy's alone, this girl's alone. But on one side, this girl looks sad and lonely. This boy and fucking he talking to a flower. He like, I might be alone, but I'm not lonely. You hear me? It's two sides to the coin. Different perspective type shit. Then we have suppression number 10 at the bottom. You teach somebody a different perspective. And that was your whole point for entering their life with the 3 of Wands. That was your whole point. That is the reason why Uni sent you that direction. I know some of y'all get tired of Uni using y'all as a goddamn tool, but hey, hey, it is what it is, okay? We have the Page of Cups and then we have the Knight of Wands. Heavy on leading somebody to a different direction. I'm hearing you don't have to fight all the time. You don't have to be in this defensive energy all the fucking time with the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and then the Empress, and then the 10 of Cups. I'm hearing it's okay to be loved and it's okay to love. Somebody could have felt like love was too dangerous for them. Like loving only gets you hurt. And I'm hearing this song. Why do we love when love? What you say? When love seems to hate us. Okay. I don't feel like singing. Might be okay. 7 of Wands, the Empress number 3, and then we have the 10 of Cups, and then we have the Emperor at the bottom. If there's anything left, cause I can be dreaming of just plain crazy now. We're finna wrap this up. Then we have change, 3 of Coins, and then 8 of Coins. You taught somebody that it was something. Some love is worth investing. Love is worth working for. Whatever. It could be love. It could be their dreams, opportunity, whatever it is that they love. Cause some of us love love. Some of us love success. Whatever the fuck the case may be. You taught them that it was worth the work. It was worth putting forth the effort type shit. It was worth the investment. Okay. When they felt alone and felt like an outsider, you showed them. You showed them differently. You're not alone. You are being grounded is what I'm hearing. You are put in solitude so that you can appreciate certain things, okay? It's not a nightmare. It's rehabilitation is what I'm hearing with the nightmare coming out number 23. The 5 of Cups. Sometimes Uni will take you away from love so you can learn to love yourself first. Okay, so you don't put up with bullshit. Okay, with the Star and then the King of Cups. And then we have Justice. Okay, I feel like I want to end it right there, y'all. I do. I feel like ain't nothing else to say than the 4 of Swords and then the Chariot. I'm hearing relax your mind. Whatever it is that you are desiring, it will be coming in. I almost don't want to do the 18 and up because it's like we're gonna talk freaky after that. Okay, let's find out what your divine counterpart wants you to know about them. What they want you to know, how they feel, what's the deal. Let's just get a couple. We're going to get some zodiac signs and some message from God. Oh, wow. They got a lot to say, but we're not taking all that, Bookie. One at a time. We're not taking all that. The hell? Uni, I'm not taking all that. I don't care. Let's get just a couple, okay? Wow. We have God said be kind, not a fool. Okay. I forgot I mixed some other cards in here too, okay? And they say a player want to be your husband / wife. Lord. Wow. I say let me sleep with your inside of me. Your DICK inside of me. Okay. You gonna turn to Frank Lake into a devoted counterpart is what I'm hearing. But just don't have to be your ex-friend. This could be a new person who's just been watching you and observing and shit like that. Or for some of y'all, this can be your ex, okay? It's saying, did you sit on something wet or are you just happy to see me? Did you sit on something wet or are you just happy to see me? Yeah. And it said, got them toes. Got them toes throwing gang sign. Child. Okay, wow. Okay, it say every time you bounce up and down on my ding dong, okay, it say that cootie cat juice splash in my face, give me a taste of how you feeling. Somebody make somebody wet. Did you sit on somewhere or you just happen to see me, baby? They happen to see you. Okay. Wow, it didn't say I love to see your toes curl. Heavy on some toes throwing gang sign. Girl, let me get about y'all business, cause baby, God's like, okay, bitch, and it came out anyway. Got them toes throwing gang signs. Somebody trying to make your toes curl. Curl. Okay? And it say, I want you. I want you bad. Look at this. Okay? It say, put it in my mouth. Jesus. Wow. Okay. Somebody didn't want me to know this part. I'm going to read it anyway. Okay? It say, I'm a player, but I want you. Nobody else matter. I'm telling you, some type of player energy, you will change their mind. Okay? It say, I can't leave you alone. From message from your soulmate. And it say, I run so you will I run so you will punish me when you catch me. Jesus. Somebody like sexual punishment. Okay, it's a dick so dang down so good they can't catch their breath. Jesus. And say I don't need superpowers you don't need superpowers to be my hero, just be you. Heavy on you and natural born healer coming out. You and bring somebody to the light, friend. Literally. Okay? It say let me suck on the head while you drive. Wait a minute. And it say you are the best I've ever had. Somebody feel like you the best they ever had, or you will feel like both. It's giving me, it's a mutual feeling. And the reason why it feels like this is because both of y'all gonna have such a deep understanding and love for each other that it's gonna be, the sex gonna be like intoxicating, like bitch. Okay, and they say I love to fall asleep with your dick in my hand. Oh, I keep saying it. Fuck that. Fuck it. Fuck it. Okay. It say, ain't you tired of running through my mind? Child. This somebody gonna try to sweet talk you. And it's gonna work, friend. They ain't even gotta try hard. And they ain't even gotta try hard, it's gonna work. Last card. Okay, it said, wow, okay, same thing. I love to fall asleep with your dick in my hand. Let's get this last one. It said, you are such a sweet spirit. That's very rare nowadays. I'll protect you in your sweetness. Aww. Somebody love you. They feel like ain't nothing better than you. And they appreciate you for showing them the light. Even when, you know what I'm saying, they would have thought twice about showing anybody any fucking thing. You didn't think twice about it because you was just being your natural self. You didn't have to be a superhero to save them. Aww, that's so sweet. Let's get some zodiac signs. That's so sweet. I'm for real. You make somebody all bubbly inside. Water signs, the first card on the bottom. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. The number something to say could be the day you're born, the month you're born, the year you're born, your age, or your favorite number, Bookie. Damn. Okay, first card has Scorpio, number 8. Then we have Aquarius, number 11. We have your Uranus, number 20. I don't know. This give me the Uranus card just gave me the energy of like you walked away from somebody and then they started running after you. Okay, we have fire sign number 23. They realized you was worth the effort. Okay, Sagittarius, number 9. And I'm hearing they had never met somebody who was worth the effort until they met you. Then we have Cancer, number 4. Aquarius, again, number 11. The Sun, number 13. You brought light into somebody's life, and now they don't want to let you go. Okay, we have Cancer, number 4. Big T, big Taurus, number 2. Oops, give me burpees confirmation. Such a fucking light. Heavy on the Taurus. Okay, and then we have fire sign, again, 23. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Venus, number 16. Somebody finds you to be very fucking attractive. Mercury, number 15. They can be a little jealous. I'm hearing a lot jealous. I was trying to say it nicely, but they can be very jealous when you get attention from other people. Capricorn, number 10. Virgo, number 6. All the earth signs are here. Heavy on this jealousy energy with Mercury coming out again, number 15. Like, look. Who over there talking to my baby? Who over there talking to you? The hell? Okay, we have Libra, number 7. Somebody feel like you balance them out. Uranus, number 20, and then Sagittarius, again, number 9. Okay, we're going to make that's it. Pluto, number 22. Pisces, number 12. Water signs, again. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, number 24. Aquarius, again. Heavy Aquarius, number 11. We have Neptune, number 21. Mars, number 17. Uranus, number 20. Heavy on you make people do something that they ain't used to doing. You make them double think certain shit. You make them put forth effort type shit. Okay, then we have the Sun, number 13. You only said one more. Water signs again, and Big T, big Taurus. Okay, water signs Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, number 24, and then Big T, big Taurus, number 2. Okay, let's get these messages from Uni. We only get a couple cards from here because I feel like y'all should already know what Uni want to tell you, but just in case you don't, baby, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, we have try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud, Maya Angelou. Then say you are awesome just the way you are, period. Then we have be a unicorn in a field full of horses, period. It say be your own kind of beauty. Fix. Wait a minute. Okay, and then we have trust that an ending is followed by a beginning. Wow, and it say you don't need superpowers to be a superhero, and that came out in the dang. Heavy on somebody feel like you're a superhero. Literally, you saved them from their own destruction. You saved them from themselves type shit. I'm not reading all that. I'm not gonna count. I'm not gonna count. I'm not gonna count. You need like read it. I'm not. I'm gonna read it. Okay, it say love is the whole thing. We are only pieces. Heavy on love always wins. Okay, and it say you are a perfect sunflower. What makes you different makes you beautiful. Facts. Okay, and it say some days you have to create your own sunshine. Facts. Facts. In a world full of darkness, sometimes you have to create your own sunshine. Sometimes you have to be your own light. You hear me? You are teaching people that based off your own actions. Okay? Because some of y'all been through the ringer, bitch. The fucking ringer. Okay? And you're the way that you carry yourself, the way you continue to be your most authentic self and you love. Even though sometimes y'all be very fucking hard on yourself with that self-doubt and shit like that. Y'all really be very fucking hard on yourself. Y'all continue to move forward. You continue to have faith that love is the answer. Period, friend. I love that. I love that. Okay. It said, believe you can and you are halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt. And it say, today is your day. And it say, focus on what you can do and not what you can't. That's going to be the reading, you guys. I hope it gave you some clarity where, you know what I'm saying, you felt any type of lack energy or confusion, whatever the fuck the case may be, babes. As far as your ex and how y'all going to, I don't know. Look, take whatever his name, friend. Sometimes you are just here to teach people a lesson. You are not meant to, well, the blessing is that you taught them a lesson. The lessons are blessings type shit, okay? But you do have somebody who will reciprocate the energy that you put out, that you put forth, okay? And they waiting on you. It's all in divine timing, friend. So don't try to control anything that you can't control because it's not in your hands, it's in uni hands, okay? So continue to live your life, continue to move through love, continue to understand that everything you go through is for a reason. It's a lesson. It's a lesson. Even though sometimes you be stressed. It's a lesson. And lessons are blessings, okay? I love you guys. You guys are dope as fuck. But you knew that already. But just in case you forgot, baby, don't fucking forget again. I love you guys. Bye.